Well, for one local parent, getting a phone call that your son has collapsed while playing basketball is hard enough, and writing a book about the experience can also be difficult. But that's just what Meridee Gabbard did. Lacey Monteleone has more on Gabbard's story about overcoming adversity.
The story of high school athlete Zach Gabbard's cardiac arrest made headlines just 2 years ago.
He was all over the news.
But Zach's story can probably best be told by his mother Meridee, and it begins with the day Zach went into cardiac arrest at his high school basketball game.
He was playing basketball and looked over at the coach and said, "I can't see." And then he fell to the ground and had a little seizure.
Meridee says first responders arrived with empty oxygen tanks. Zach went 30 minutes without oxygen, and later in the hospital, they nearly lost him.
We were told that his vitals had weakened and he wasn't going to make it. The doctors asked us if we wanted to go see him one last time.
It took lots of prompting to convince Meridee to turn journal entries about the ordeal into a book, but here it is.
I self-published. I went through a printing company in Fargo.
With bookstores and publishing companies struggling to keep the doors open, self-publishing has become an option. Just one quick search for self-publishing companies online yields millions of results. That's why for Gabbard it worked as a better and cheaper alternative.
Fairly easy. You know, it took a lot of research.
Writing, however, was an emotional roller coaster.
It was therapeutic, but it was also very emotional for me. I was reliving it. So I cried the whole time I wrote it.
But it was a ride Meridee says was worth it.
Good accomplishment. I never thought I'd write a book.
And as for Zach?
Within minutes after talking to Zach, the doctor came and told us that his vitals had improved and he was doing better.
He's back to playing basketball because the story of Zach Gabbard does not end here. Lacey Monteleone, Lakeland News.
And Zach Gabbard is now in college, and he is the manager for the basketball team. If you'd like more information about the book, you can email Meridee Gabbard at mgabbard.zg3@hotmail.com.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.